What's up, everybody? It is the Sparking Neo Warrior here, and just as I said a few days ago, if you guys caught the first Mission 100 video that I posted, I would try to do these as quick as I can because obviously there are, there's 100 of these missions, and I want to have them broken up into parts. That way, obviously I'm not sitting here recording for like 6 hours because I'm pretty sure that's probably how long it will take. And as I mentioned before, if you want to view the Mission 100 in its entirety, of course, there are plenty other YouTubers out there that have already completed all 100 missions. So, if you don't know, Mission 100 is a new single player mode that has been given to us by the developers of Sparking Zero for free, and it is a returning single player mode from BT3, aka Budokai Tenkaichi 3. So, in the first part that we did 3 days ago, we did mission 1 through 6, and now we're going to be doing mission 7. And as you guys can see, all of this say new. So, you know, I haven't done it yet. So, of course, I want to share that with you guys. So, we got Kami House, we got Krillin, Android 18, and Master Roshi. And as I mentioned before, see what some of the winning conditions are. So yeah, nothing special. As I said before, if this was BT3 days, we'd probably be, unlocking characters, skill sets, costumes, all of that kind of good stuff. But as I said in the first part when we did mission 1 through 6, I'm gonna probably stick with choosing Goku and Vegeta only because I like to be able to transform at will. So for this, we're gonna do early. Is that, yeah, early Vegeta, and then mid Goku as well. I don't know why they just didn't call it early Vegeta, mid Vegeta, since that's technically what it is. But so yeah, so we're gonna start off with Goku and Vegeta. I did hear that these missions actually do get a lot harder as we continue to progress through them, which of course, I'm definitely looking forward to that because I definitely want to challenge out of the CPU.
Measuring how much stronger I become.
Just want to check out the dialogue between these two.
Oh, I think I'm a little outclassed here.
So yeah, guys, as we continue to progress through Mission 100, we'll talk about the future of the Sparking Neo Warrior channel and some goals I have set for the channel. And of course, we just reached the milestone of 500 subscribers, which I definitely appreciate. None of that would be possible without you guys, and of course, it wouldn't be possible without the many battle requests that you guys put in every week, or actually every day, to be honest. And it's because of those requests that other people see my channel and they subscribe because they realize that I'm a YouTuber. Almost got caught with that, but they realize that I'm a YouTuber that don't mind doing requests, battle requests. So that really helps out a lot, guys. And as I just said, hit him with a Galick gun right quick. As I just said, if it weren't for you guys, we would not, we wouldn't be at 500 subscribers. So I really appreciate that. I couldn't express that enough. So where did Krillin go? So yeah, as I said, oh, I ran right into that. But yeah, so definitely keep the requests coming, guys. I'm going to be doing requests every week. It might not be every day, but I do see everybody's request every day. And of course, requests are going to be coming every week, especially since we just hit 500 subscribers. You guys definitely deserve every request answered. As far as goes for this channel, I mentioned a little bit about it in the discussion community post. I ask that everybody always check out those discussion community posts, but I want to be a bit more communicative with you guys on this Sparking Zero page, or Sparking Neo Warrior. I just want to be a little bit more. How can I describe what I'm trying to say? Like, go ahead and transform right quick for Android 18. But I want us to communicate and interact with each other more as a group. I feel like, even though 500 subscribers is a decent amount of subscribers, but I feel like, we should be, a nice little Dragon Ball community, which is why I want to start posting polls you know, debating who's stronger between certain Dragon Ball characters, and of course, I want to see you guys' interactions on those polls and stuff like that. The first poll that we just posted was Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Buhan. I believe we got about 34 votes, which is pretty cool. And yeah, you know, I want to see everybody. I want to just see us, you know, come together as a Dragon Ball community and have more Dragon Ball discussions on the Sparking Neo Warrior page. Some other things that I have planned, which I am going to be putting a little teaser trailer out a little bit later after this video gets posted. But I want to do something different with the custom battles. So as you guys know, I'm going to head and switch to Goku right quick. I post nice what if custom battles here and there. I don't do it all the time because it does take a lot of time, especially with, you know, getting requested battles out and stuff like that. But I want to do something different. I want to talk a little bit more about it. I'm going to have a video out later, you know, more dedicated on that topic, you know, as far as what I want to do with custom battles. But I want to take some characters, maybe it could be a one-on-one or a one-on-two or a two-on-two. For an example, let's just say we do Goku, Super Saiyan 3, and Krillin. This is just for example. I want to do small, short, mini what-if custom battles. And the custom battles won't have anything to do with power scaling or, you know, timelines and stuff like that. And the reason why I say that is because the point of these custom battles is to put two characters together and let them fight. And it won't be like the requested battles that I do. And I won't take any requests on these what if custom battles for the simple fact that I want to work on them, have them be about 10 to 15 minutes. And it's going to be just a nice battle with a little bit of dialogue, some custom battle cutscenes, and it'll be like not necessarily what if battles, but it'll be two random characters fighting against each other. And the reason why I said I don't want anybody to request it, well, I don't want to take any requests for this future series, is because I don't want anybody to know how I'm going to have the battle turn out. And like I said, it's going to be about 10 to 15 minutes, and I think I'm going to post one like every 1 to 2 weeks. And I know it doesn't sound like much. Just got a Z rank on that, so that's good. But I know it don't sound like much, but I think it'll just be cool Dragon Ball content to put out. Like I said, it can be random characters from Krillin going against Super Saiyan Goku, or maybe Jiren going against Cooler or Meta Cooler. It'll be two completely random characters. It can be one-on-one, two-on-two, and they'll be duking it out in a custom battle with some light dialogue and some light cutscenes. And like I said, the reason why I won't take any requests once this series gets up and running is because I don't want anybody to know how the battle is going to turn out. You know, it's just going to be fun Dragon Ball battles, taking characters from either the same timeline or, you know, different timelines, and just letting them fight in a custom battle scenario. So I want to start that real soon, and as I said, I'm going to put a trailer out for it later today, just talking more about it. But yeah, anyways, we got a bit distracted. So the next mission 100 is Namekian Warrior. So obviously we got Piccolo, Nail, and Lord Slug. Just go over some of the winning conditions right quick. I don't know how many I don't know how many of these missions we're going to do in today's episode. We're just honestly going to have to see, but let's go ahead and grab. In this case, we're going to grab Daima. Oh, okay, so there's no DP on this. So in this case, we're going to grab Daima Goku. Like I said, I'm always going to do Goku and Vegeta. It's just going to be like different iterations of them, maybe different timelines, stuff like that. But and we're going to grab Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta as well. So Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku and GT Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. And of course, I got Vegeta in the back because GT Super Saiyan 4 will absolutely destroy Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku. So yeah, guys, those are some of the plans for this channel. I want to have more Dragon Ball related discussions with you guys. I want to put out polls discussing, you know, who's stronger between certain Dragon Ball characters. I want to start that mini custom battle series of, you know, two completely random characters, whether it's one-on-one or two-on-two or one-on-two. And I want to have them, you know, duke it out in a light custom battle with light dialogue and light cutscenes. And of course, the winner will be of my choosing, but I will make it interesting. So, you know, like I said, timelines and power scaling won't matter. You know, for example, I could have a Krillin possibly beat a Super Saiyan 4 Goku, but don't mean that's going to be the first battle that I do. But I just wanted to give an example. So, anyways, guys, let's try to focus a little bit on this battle. I do believe it was Piccolo, Nail, and Lord Slug. Too bad they didn't. Too bad we don't have the Namekians from the Tournament of Power, because that would have been cool to have them in this mission as well. I feel like the Namekians in the Tournament of Power definitely did enough to make it into Sparking Zero, but you know, I guess that's. I'm not going to necessarily say another topic for another day, but you know, Sparking Zero definitely let out. I mean, Sparking Zero definitely did cut out a lot of, I guess you can say, characters that would have definitely made the difference. Let's switch out to Vegeta. And the reason why I say characters that would have definitely made the difference is because obviously you guys know the Budokai franchise is known for, you know, having literally irrelevant characters you wouldn't have thought of, all that kind of stuff. And you know, it's not like we get many Namekians in the Dragon Ball series anyway, so I feel like they would have been, I forget their names, but I feel like they would have been very great additions to Sparking Zero roster. And it don't necessarily mean we won't get them. You know, obviously we just don't have them right now at this exact moment. So far, I'm not noticing any difference in this Mission 100. Well, I mean, differences in the CPU with this Mission 100 in terms of the difficulty of it. But as I said, I did hear that the difficulty definitely increases, you know, the more you progress through this stuff. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. Was that a beam? Or we can get a beam struggle right? No. But I said that'd be cool. Anyways, let's finish Lord Slug off. I may or may not let Goku finish him off. We'll see. Because they both finished off somebody a piece. But yeah, I'm definitely excited. I'm excited for the future of this channel in general. You know, I'm excited for Sparking Zero. You know, as I said in the first Mission 100 video, I'm a huge advocate for Sparking Zero. I believe in the game. Of course, it has its issues, but I definitely believe in the game. I definitely do think that this year it can make a major turnaround, especially starting with that DLC. You know, I'm super excited for Super 17. I know everybody is excited for Super Saiyan Bardock, which I definitely am excited for Super Saiyan Bardock as well. I'm excited for Pikkon. I'm excited to see how they do Champa. You know, the good thing about them adding Champa and Super Saiyan Bardock, it just goes to show that we'll possibly be getting, you know, first time, you know, newcomers. I guess you could say new first time comers to the Budokai series, because obviously Super Saiyan Bardock and Champa, you know, they weren't in BT3. You know, they're making their, you know, Budokai introduction. And just, you know, speaking of Budokai introductions, I'm hoping that finish him off. If I can get over there. Got him right here. I knew I was going to get him with the explosive wave. But speaking of BT3 introductions, I'm hoping that Ice Shenron, you know, hopefully they add Nova Shenron back, and then hopefully Ice Shenron can make his return. I mean, hopefully Ice Shenron can, you know, return with his brother, or make his introduction with his brother's return. Oh, I got an S rank on that? I don't know. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm just doing this, you know, just to get these Mission 100 battles on the YouTube channel. I don't really care too much about the ranks. I don't know why I didn't get a Z rank though, but I don't know. Like I said, I don't care. But anyways, we got Valiant Youth, we got Yajirobe, Tien, and Kid Goku. Check out some of the rewards. Complete with a score. Maybe okay, yeah, so see I'm not really reading the winning conditions. Okay, and it's really because I'm a little bit distracted. And my apologies, guys, if you guys hear any sounds and stuff in the background. That's just me readjusting myself. You know, sometimes it can be hard to find the right position when you're playing the game. But I believe I'm not getting, yeah, because I'm probably not finishing these battles in time, and that's probably definitely because I'm talking as I'm recording, obviously. So guess I can try to finish these guys off a little bit faster. We'll see. Let's see. We're gonna go with, and they're not giving us any DP restrictions yet, which is good. So
Not
let's
bad.
go with Majin Vegeta. Like I said, guys, most of these missions I'm probably gonna just do with Goku and Vegeta. Maybe I'll switch it up later, depending on how I'm feeling when we get further into this series. Majin Vegeta, and why not Super Saiyan? Actually, no. We're gonna do
I'll
two
give it
Super Saiyan
everything I
2s on our
got.
team. Majin Vegeta and Super Saiyan 2 Goku. We got Yajirobe. Yajirobe was in a earlier Mission 100 in the first video, a couple missions back, and I do remember him being a slight problem.
Die where you stand. Bring me Kakarot now.
See if they got any
Off. I don't want to fight you, all right?
no unique dialogue, which is, not surprising. Okay, so we're gonna try to stay focused as we're talking about topics. Trying to see if he's going to be a little bit challenging like he was before. It's not looking like it though. I know he did have some pretty good blocks. Oh, I think I ran into that. Okay, I got lucky.
You nuisance.
Yeah, guys, just reaching 500 subscribers, as I mentioned a couple minutes ago, that really, really means a lot, because when I started this channel, I didn't intend to, do any voiceovers like I'm doing now, and I still don't intend to do that much. I just want to, do voiceovers of the single player modes. And another reason why I, really want to do some voiceovers is because like I said, I want to really get to know you guys. I want to get to know my subscriber base. Like I said, 500 subscribers is a huge milestone, but at the end of the day, this is a small up and coming Dragon Ball page, so I figured why not get to know all of you guys on a more
Make this count.
personal Dragon Ball level.
All right.
And as I said, when I first started this page, I just simply wanted to record Sparking Zero. I was excited about this game when it first got revealed. And of course, like a lot of other YouTubers, I wanted to of course, get some gameplay recorded and get it, make a channel for it. Because technically, no matter how this game is flip-flop in, many ways, this is still the biggest Dragon Ball game to be released. Meaning that, since it's a sequel to BT3, that automatically, regardless of how the game has been doing over the past couple months, this is still the biggest Dragon Ball game to ever be released since BT3. So, and I just really want to see this game do good. And so no matter what state the game is in, guys, no matter what YouTuber is posting footage of it, I'm gonna always post footage of Sparking Zero. I'll always try to show the DLCs off. I'm gonna always try to do all of that. Oh, I think I got caught in that. Oh. Okay, guys, I'm probably not gonna get that Z rank. Dude, the solar flare oh, okay, that's neat. The solar flare doesn't stick if you switch out. So let's try not to let him get another solar flare off. I believe Goku is up next. Kid Goku. Okay, he came out not playing. I might be able to still get that Z rank. Maybe not. Hopefully Goku doesn't have a solar flare. I have a very bad habit of letting Krillin catch me with that every time. but it's not looking like it. So anyways, as I said, guys, sorry for any little movement. Sometimes it's hard to find the right position to maybe sit in or lay in as you play in the game. I don't have a gaming chair, so. Okay, let's see if we got that Z rank.
You're a worthy rival. I'm ready for more when you are.
Let's see, Z rank, Z rank, Z rank. Come on. Dude, they take so long to show the rank. Okay, cool. We got a Z rank, guys. So on to the next mission. I believe that's next mission is 9, maybe? Oh, 10. Oh, wow, yeah. I've been just talking because I didn't realize. So we got Bardock's Bloodline. This is obviously Goku, Bardock, and Raditz. It would have been really cool if we already had Super Saiyan Bardock. That way they could have made Goku and Bardock transform into a Super Saiyan, but so for Bardock's Bloodline, you know what? To make this battle, to make these battles a bit more interesting, I do think I'm going to start switching up the characters now. So for Bardock's Bloodline, let's get. Well, actually, no, I don't want to just pick anybody. The reason why I don't want to just pick anybody is because I might not be as good with that character in terms of getting the mission done as fast as possible. So we're gonna go with Jiren because he has fast combo strings, and we're going to go with, you know, since it's Bardock's Bloodline, it's only right we go with a version of Vegeta. Too bad we don't have King Vegeta in the game. Like I said, I didn't. You know what? We're gonna do Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. They both have crazy. Him and Jiren have the fastest combo strings in the game, along with Burter. And as I said, I did intend to just use Goku and Vegeta for these matches, but I think for certain matches I'm gonna switch it up just to make the video, you know, just a bit more interesting and not dull because I'm using the same characters over and over.
I will fight you only for the sake of improving myself.
Is that Super Goku? Oh no, that's
It looks to me like you have
Mid
some
Goku.
skills.
But cool. It'll be cool if he transformed, but I doubt he's gonna do that. So yeah. Anyways, guys, I'm going to start switching the characters up from time to time, just so we get some variety in these videos, some variety with the characters and stuff like that. But you know, it would have definitely been cool if Bardock, Super Saiyan Bardock was already. Well, for a minute, I thought that the difficulty of the CPU got raised, but I don't think so. We'll just try to stay focused for a second. Man, I was on the Sparking Zero Reddit pages the other day, and I seen someone talking about Jiren, and it made me realize that Jiren was technically, well, not technically, but Jiren seems to have been nerfed in this game because, you know, he does have extremely fast combo strings, and then he has his unblockable once he transformed. But you know, there's so much stuff that Jiren showed in the Tournament of Power that's not in this game, and that's why, you know, I don't know if how many of you guys have played Raging Blast 2, but back in Raging Blast 2, you could customize what supers or ultimates that you wanted to have on that specific character. It don't mean that you could choose anything, you know, it would have to be maybe moves that specific character used in that saga. You know, for example, if you have a Vegeta, maybe a Super Saiyan Vegeta or Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, you can't just go and use Final Explosion because that's exclusive to, you know, Majin Vegeta, obviously. But what I'm saying is that the best part about Raging Blast 2, which I feel like Sparking Zero should have definitely implemented in their game, is that you could customize the supers, and it would have just gave a lot more variety with supers and stuff like that. Especially considering the fact that this game is so big on you know, online content. Sometimes you play online and you see the same exact characters over and over and over and over, but what would make that you know, what will make those battles feel a little bit more different is if, you know, you run into a character, but he has different supers than you do. Because there's a lot of super attacks in the show that's just not in this game. And it honestly sucks. You know, as I mentioned, Jiren showcased so much in his skill set in the Tournament of Power. I'm gonna switch out to Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta here. And there's a lot of stuff that he showcased that's just not, you know, in the game. And that's, you know, it's not just the case with him, it's the case with a lot more other characters as well. Some characters, supers and stuff feels, you know, pretty rushed, but honestly, you know, with the trailer of the new DLC that's coming out in the summer, I kind of have some hopes because it showed Gohan doing his new ultimate with his Team Gohan, that is, doing his new ultimate to Bojack, and then of course it showed Goku and Vegeta in their Super Saiyan Blue forms doing, you know, their team ultimate against Broly. And I'm assuming that that's probably going to just be, you know, I don't think it's going to be a costume change thing. I think it's just going to be a case where either you can change the ultimate or you'll just have two ultimates, almost like, you know, in Xenoverse 2. In Xenoverse 2, you have the choice to have two ultimates. So I think that would be pretty cool with Sparking Zero if we had a choice to have two ultimates instead of one. But I don't know, man. We'll see. So anyways, let's see if we got a Z rank on this mission. This is a very, very quick mission.
I was sure you'd be better than that.
And we're probably going to do like 2 more battles before we wrap this up. Like I said, I want to keep these in there. Maybe 3. I don't know. We'll see. But I might shoot for 2. I think we're probably going to do 2 more battles. Oh, we only got an S rank. Like I said, guys, I'm not worried too much about the ranks. I can always go back and replay it. You know, if I wasn't, you know, doing commentary on this video, obviously, you know, I would be able to focus a lot more on the battles. We got Muscle Tag Team, so this next one is going to be pretty cool. Technological Giants. But we got Muscle Tag Team, we got Recoome and Spopovich, and then the next one, yeah, we're probably going to end it here because these are giants. So I got a feeling it'll take just a little, not long, but, you know, it depends on the difficulty of the CPU. But yeah, Muscle Tag Team and Technological Giants. So for the Muscle Tag Team, we're going to do, since we got Recoome, it's only right that we go with Mid Goku for Recoome, and for Spopovich, we're going to go with some iteration of Gohan. So we got Mid Goku for Recoome.
Bring it on.
Wait, hold on. Oh, you can only, okay, now things are changing. You can only choose one player for this, guys. So, I don't know what that means. You know, I don't know if the CPU is going to be a bit more difficult. So I think, to be on the safe side of things, I'm going to choose Gogeta again just so I can have access to those fast combo strings. He has that Wow Sense, the power up to the very limit, and I believe his ultimate is unblockable.
Nice one.
So yeah, they're only letting us choose one character. You know, I'm perfectly fine with that. I want to see these Mission 100 battles increase
I've had enough.
and
Finally, time
challenges.
to unleash my most devastating attack.
So we got a 1-on-2 gauntlet right here. So hopefully Recoome provides us with a bit of a challenge as we get ready to close this video out. Okay. He starts off with the first hit. We're gonna try to Z rake this too. But yeah, Jiren, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, all of them, I think I got caught in that. Oh, okay. All of them have the fastest combo strings in the game. I think Burter's is just, his combo strings are not just as long as Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's and Jiren's. Which nothing is wrong with that. I've seen plenty of people kick butt with Burter online. So. Okay, guys, I might have been wrong about Recoome's. Recoome having some level of his difficulty raised, because as you can see, we got Recoome out of there. I probably could have did this with any character. I just chose him. I chose Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta just to be on the safe side, because I would assume with every mission you do, the CPU's difficulty gets raised, but like I said, you know, I've seen people say online already, these missions do get extremely hard, so, which is what we want, you know, we want a challenge. You know, hopefully while I'm recording, I don't lose any of these battles, but I highly doubt that would be the case. Alright, we're about to finish off with Spopovich in the next couple minutes, then we're going to head into our last mission of the day. I did intend for this to be a little bit longer. Like I said, I never know when I'm going to end them. Yeah, we're not letting Spopovich breathe for what he did to Vidal. Alright guys, time for the last mission, which should be interesting. I wonder if they're going to let us choose as many characters as we want. I think with that performance, we should get a Z rank though, so let's see. Let's see. I definitely think we deserve a Z rank off that. Okay, yeah, we got our Z rank. So anyways, we're going to go over to the last mission of the day, which should be mission, I'm literally not, yeah, mission 12. Technological Giants. Let's see if they got us in the nighttime city. Okay, let's see who they let us choose. Hopefully I can do, because I think fighting giants with one character is not. Okay, yeah, so it's a DP thing. So, you know what? We're going to choose Super Goku and Super Vegeta, and we're going to fuse with them. So, that's what we're going to do. So, I don't know if let me see, was Cell Max the first guy? I don't know if Cell Max was the first guy or not. Okay, yeah, so this robot is. So we're going to try to save the fusion for maybe the last guy, just to be on the safe side. I was about to say, I forget this guy's name, but, you know, I knew, obviously, it was somebody from Dragon Ball. So anyways, yeah, Giants can be a little bit overwhelming. So we're going to try to be... Oh, I thought they took flying away. Or maybe my buttons are giving out. We're going to try to be on the safe side with these giants because everybody, you know, if you have this game, you guys know how smothering giants can be. Especially, like, this is a giant, but I don't even consider this, like, a giant. A giant is a grade 8 Horudagon, Janemba, Cell Max, Giant Goma. I would say this is like a medium. Oh, we broke his guard. Or broke his stamina. You know, I'm from the Xenoverse days, so I'm used to saying, you know, you broke his guard. And we're probably not going to transform. That way we can hop straight into our fusions when we need to. That way I don't got to go back and untransform anybody. Okay, he's pretty weak. That is, I would say, one of the good things about fighting the giants. You can just sit there and spam the attacks until they decide to do some type of rush move. Okay, we got Dr. Willow out of there, whatever his name is. Who we got next? So yeah, they're saving Cell Max. I think to be anime accurate, we're gonna go God because Goku was in God form when he faced this guy in Tournament of Power. But we are going to de-transform once we get ready to finish him off. I feel like he's going to be pretty pressure based. Yeah, I gotta be careful, guys. I might not Z-rank this. And if we lose, we lose, you know. I don't want to... Okay, hold on, guys. I gotta be careful with these giants. Like, this is a giant right here. This is a real giant. And he's doing exactly what I said giants do. Wait! I hope fusion is not off limits because I chose the wrong outfit. I don't think they can fusion and revival F outfits. Can we fuse? No, we can't fuse. Alright then, since we can't fuse, because I picked the wrong outfits, there's no sense in holding back, so we're just gonna go all the way to blue. Dang, I really wanted that fusion for the video. As I said, these giants can be really, you know, they can smother you a lot, so we gotta keep these guys at bay. Dang, I wanted that fusion for the video, guys, but we'll just get a fusion for later videos. Okay, we finished him off. And now we got Cell Max coming up. Oh, he comes straight out the gate. Cell Max came straight out the gate for us. It's probably best we switch to Vegeta once our switch bar loads up. Dang, man, I really wanted to fuse. That sucks. Try to hit him with another Kamehameha wave right quick. Okay, Vegeta is ready. So I had the right outfit for Vegeta, but not Goku. Man, that sucks. But no, we're definitely going to win this. As far as the Z rank, though, I don't know if we're going to get a Z rank for the simple fact that we did take a lot of damage. And I see why this was a DP battle, because they wanted you to be smart about picking your characters, because they know how tough these giants can be. Oh, we broke his guard. As a matter of fact, I think I know how we're going to finish this battle too. Once we get that, go ahead and keep him off of us right quick. We're gonna go blue.
Let's go.
Oh man, I gotta wait for that skill count to get up. I want to blow myself up, but I don't want to waste any time. It's just a Vegeta thing to do. Okay, so we're gonna see if he let us charge up. 10 times out of 10, he's not, because the computer knows he's about to come charging at his end. He's second. Okay. Alright, like I said, it was the Vegeta thing to do. I had to. We couldn't fuse, so we blew him up.
The #1 fighter in all of Universe 7 is the mighty Vegeta.
Alright guys, so that is our last battle for today. As I said, you know, I don't mind making these videos too long. Maybe the next video I'll go a little bit over. That way we can get more of these done. I don't know how hard they're going to get. Oh, we got an A rank. That's bad. Oh, man. I don't know how hard they're going to get. So if we end up losing in these videos, maybe I'll probably cut that part out. You know, that way the video, you know, if we lose multiple times, I don't want the video to be just us losing. You know, maybe I'll show one loss, and then the next video will be us winning. So we picked up at, we did 6 the other day. We picked up at 7. 1 2 3 4 5 6. So we did 6 more battles altogether. So that'll probably usually be the goal, but we probably will increase the number of battles we do so we can hurry up and get through this stuff. So anyways, guys, be on the lookout for a trailer, kind of, not necessarily a trailer, but a short video later today talking about the mini versus custom battle series that I have planned between 2 completely random characters. It might be 1-on-1, 2-on-2, 1-on-2, and like I said, these characters will either be from the same timeline or 2 different timelines. The battles aren't meant to make sense. They'll just be nice, light custom battles with some light cutscenes and light dialogue. So, anyways, guys, I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate you guys getting me to 500 subscribers, and I'll catch you guys later.